Hello and very welcome everyone to this particular session of the current affairs. Today we are going to learn the current affairs for 26th of October. So let's start our session and let's see that what are the things we can learn from this day. So the things are like this. So these are the topics which we have covered in this particular session. So I have international, national and state news for you. I have banking and financial news, defense, science and tech, sports. I have covered important days, ranks and reports, awards, summits and appointments. And at last, I have summarized all the topics that what we can learn from this particular day. The images used in our slide deck are for educational purpose only. We respect and intellectual property rights of the original creators and owners of these images. If you are the owner of any of the images used in this deck and have any concerns or issues, please contact us at sathi@iitk.ac.in and we shall remove the images. So the first news that we have today with us is regarding the NCGG completes 34th training for Maldivian civil servants, boosting into Maldivian ties. So basically, when we are talking about the NCGG, what is NCGG? So that is the National Center for Good Governance. When do we celebrate the Good Governance Day in our country? So we celebrate that day on 25th of December. And why 25th of December? Because that day is particularly dedicated to Mr. Atal Bihari Vajpayee, the former Prime Minister of our country. And because this is the day, his birthday it was. And later, he was the person who left this country or this world in 2018. So, National Center for Good Governance concluded its 34th capacity building program for Maldivians civil servants. So, basically, this particular day is to be a program for Maldivians. The 2 week program was held in New Delhi from 14th October to 25th of October. Organized in collaboration with the Ministry of External Affairs, it is a part of a renewed MOU between India and Maldives. Just to remind and refresh your memory, recently India has particularly extended a funding program to Maldives as Mr. Muizu when he visited India under the neighborhood policy, and apart from it, Maldives President Muizu also assented to provide UPI payments in Maldives just to make the sure payments and swift payments in Maldives country. Maldives is a country that exists in the Indian Ocean just south of the Lakshadweep. MOU aims to train 1,000 Maldivian civil servants from 2024 to 2029, enhancing governance in the Maldives. Election Commission signs electoral cooperation pact with the Uzbekistan. So the Election Commission of India signed an agreement with the electoral cooperation with Uzbekistan central poll body. Uzbekistan is a country that exists in the Central Asia part. Which particular famous king came from Uzbekistan? That was Babur in 1526. Election Commission comes under Article 324 of the Indian Constitution, and it is not the first time that Election Commission is helping any other nation in the polling systems. So agreement was formalized during Chief Election Commissioner Rajiv Kumar's visit to Tashkent. Kumar is serving as an international observer for the upcoming elections scheduled for 27th of October in Uzbekistan. The pact aims to enhance electoral cooperations between the two countries. EIB funds 2,800 crore for Bangalore suburban railway to enhance urban mobility. So European Investment Bank announced a loan of $300 million for Bangaluru's suburban railway network. To create a particular suburban railway network in Bangalore, a $300 million is coming from EIB. Just to refresh your memory, last year we collaborated with EIB to ensure semiconductor facilities in India. As European Investment Bank is coming with us, apart from it, also we are collaborating with the other departments of US, which are also particularly helping or collaborating with India to create semiconductor hubs in Bangalore and other states in India. The project will build 4 dedicated rail corridors covering 149 km. Plan includes 58 stations and 2 depots. The initiative aims to reduce congestion, air pollution, and greenhouse gas emission while enhancing affordable mobility for residents. So, if you must have seen a particular news that was coming from Bangalore, that recently there was a day when all the people who were stuck in the traffic jam. They left their cars in the traffic jam and they left for their homes on the pedestrian walk. So that is how situation is in Bangalore. And to help with that, EIB is coming together with the Karnataka government or the government of India to help to create suburban railway network. 200 crore census aims to boost livestock sector in India. So, Union Minister Rajiv Ranjan Singh, the Ministry of Animal Husbandry and Dairy is under him. So, he launched the 21st livestock census. What is the meaning of 21st livestock census? Which means that a particular demography or a particular counting of all the type of livestock, that means cattle, is being done. And this was the 21st census of its kind. The census will be conducted until February next year at the cost of 200 crore. Singh emphasizes the importance of precise data for effective policy formulation. The initiative aims to ensure animal health security and promote growth in the livestock sector. And it is also one of the DPSP under Gandhian principles, if we talk about it, that he always advocated the protection or the particular preservance of the animal husbandry and rural areas in our country. Scam se bacho campaign, this we have talked about earlier also. Let's just focus and revise it. So government of India is collaborating with Meta. What is Meta? Meta is a particular kind of a universe which consists of WhatsApp, Instagram and Facebook. So you can also say that it is a parent organization that is covering Facebook, WhatsApp and Instagram. Collaborate to enhance cyber safety. The government of India's collaboration with Meta platform has launched Scam Se Bacho campaign, a national user awareness initiative to combat online scams. The campaign was launched by Sanjay Jaju, Secretary of the Ministry of Information Broadcasting, and will run for 2 months. The initiative aims involves several key government bodies, including the Ministry of Electronics Information Technology, Ministry of Home Affairs, and Indian Cyber Crime Coordination Center. Meta released an educational film featuring Bollywood star Ayushmann Khurrana to highlight common scams and promote online safety features. So they have also created a kind of a feature film, educational film feature that is being casted Mr. Ayushmann Khurrana into it, and it particularly tells about the scams that are happening in the online system. The campaign aims to raise awareness about the various types of scams and equip citizens with practical skills to recognize and avoid these threats. So remember, Scam Se Bacho is a cyber security system that is being created by Government of India with the help of Meta. PM Modi laid the foundation stone and inaugurated multiple development projects in Varanasi, Uttar Pradesh. So Mr. PM, that is Mr. Narendra Modi, he inaugurated some foundation stones and inaugurated some multiple projects in Varanasi. Varanasi is the constituency seat of Mr. Narendra Modi also. So on 20th of October, Narendra Modi inaugurated and laid foundation of some of the projects in Varanasi. He inaugurated multiple airport projects worth rupees 61 crore in Varanasi. He also inaugurated RJ Shankara Eye Hospital, which will offer comprehensive consultation and treatment for various eye conditions. So RJ Shankara Eye Hospital is dedicated for the eye treatment and eye conditions. PM Modi inaugurated phase 2, phase 3 of the redevelopment of Varanasi Sports Complex under Khelo India scheme. Tourist development work in Buddhism related areas in Sarnath were also inaugurated by PM Modi. Last year, if you remember, Mr. Modi also started Kashi Tamil Sangamam campaign and also inaugurated the largest meditation center in Varanasi also. And particularly now some of the new projects are being launched in his own constituency, that is the Varanasi in Uttar Pradesh. Assam government ADB joins hands to restore wetlands with rupees 796 crore project. So what has happened that Assam government in collaboration with the Asian Development Bank initiated the Sustainable Wetlands and Integrated Fisheries Transformation SWIFT project with a budget of 796.88 crore. So basic purpose behind this kind of a funding is that to restore the wetlands. Why the restoration of wetland is important and why Ramsar Convention was there, why a number of Ramsar sites are there in India. because a particular wetland is a ecosystem itself. It provides particular type of food and particular type of environment to different type of species which can exist in this ecosystem, and it also helps our environment to get particular that type of greenery and all that type of vegetation that is required, and also it helps our environment to get cleaned. So for that purpose, this is very important. So now Asian Development Bank is coming together with the Assam government to do so. The project aims to restore 129 wetlands known locally as the beels. Okay, so remember this point because this can be asked in exam that what are beels. So beels are wetlands which are local name of wetlands in Assam. The aim is to enhance flood mitigation efforts, improve water management, support local fisheries. And also these wetlands help in economy as well, because when wetlands are created and wetlands are conserved, fisheries breeding is also done, which help in sustaining the fisheries economy in the particular area. The wetlands have been geomapped by the Assam State Application Center. Contracts for the first phase involving 22 prioritized deal for set to be signed in February 2025. Ustad Alauddin Khan Festival celebrated in Mayar, MP. So Ustad Alauddin Khan Festival, also known as Alauddin Khan Sangeet Samaroh, is celebrated in Maihar, Madhya Pradesh, dedicated to the legendary musician Ustad Alauddin. Okay, so in 2024 marks the golden jubilee year of this musical festival, and this is dedicated to Ustad Alauddin Khan, a legendary musician from Madhya Pradesh. Madhya Pradesh is also the home of Tansen, also one of the legendary musicians during the time of Akbar. And also, just to add into this, last year, the city of music, Gwalior, was dedicated as the city of music by UNESCO, along with the city of literature to Kozhikode in Kerala. The 3-day festival was organized by the Madhya Pradesh Cultural Department in Mahihar District Administration and Ustad Alauddin Khan Music and Art Academy. The event featured performance from renowned artists across India and aimed to celebrate and promote the rich musical heritage of MP. The festival also seeks to engage the younger generation in classical music traditions. Just to add, the CM of Madhya Pradesh is Mr. Mohan Yadav. He was also in news recently in August when a particular corridor was designated or dedicated to be developed, connecting Mathura to Ujjain, passing from Rajasthan. So Bhajan Lal Sharma, the CM of Rajasthan, and Mr. Mohan Yadav, they are coming together to create this corridor with the help of Government of India as well. So now another particular event, that is Ustad Alauddin Khan Festival. Please remember it is from MP. NIPFP lowers India's financial year 25 GDP growth estimate to 6.9 to 7.1%. The National Institute of Public Finance and Policy revised its growth forecast for India to 6.9 to 7.1%. So recently you have seen a lot of forecast was done as the government, as the RBI itself. They have forecasted that the GDP would be from 7.0 to 7.2%, and another different type of commerce industries and different type of companies, they have also forecasted the same. Now, if we talk about NIPFP, that is National Institute of Public Finance and Policy, they also forecast that it would be 6.9 to 7.1. The revision is due to notable moderation in growth during the June quarter. The attribute to the significant contraction in net exports and reduced government consumption. The implementation of the Model Code of Conduct also contributed to the reduced growth estimate. So GDP would be 6.9 to 7.1. Mudra Loan Limited doubled to rupees 20 lakh, a boost for entrepreneurs. So the government has doubled the limit of Mudra loans under the Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana from 10 lakh to 20 lakh rupees. The new Tarun plans category has been introduced. The change was announced by the Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman in her July 2024 budget. The increase aims to promote entrepreneurship and support emerging business owners. So remember, the Mudra loan limit doubled to rupees 20 lakh, and it is being a boost to the entrepreneurs. If we talk about the Mudra Yojana, It was introduced in 2015 with a particular aim that we should promote the medium small and medium enterprises, and for that purpose this type of loan was given. And now the particular limit of loan has been increased from 10 lakh to 20 lakh rupees. And also a new type of category, that is the Tarun Plus, has been added to this particular type of loan. CBDT amends income tax rules to ease TDS, TCS credit claims for salaried employees. So, Central Board of Direct Taxes updated the income tax rule to simplify the process for salaried employees to claim credit for tax collected at source and tax deducted at source. Subsection 2B of the section 192 of the IT Act 1961. So the point that you need to remember is this particular thing, the IT Act. So sometimes they would ask you this type of question that would be difficult for some students to solve. And particularly the amendment is subsection 4 of the section 206C at the Act allows parents to claim TCS credit from their minor child's income is included in the parent's taxable income. So some type of changes has been done under the TDS and TCS credit claims. Not very important, but just to remember. Ujjivan Small Finance Bank receives RBI approval for foreign exchange services. So Ujjivan Small Finance Bank, I hope you remember that Ujjivan also appointed the Mr. Sunil Chetri as the brand ambassador of Ujjivan Small Finance Bank recently. Now, Ujjivan Small Finance Bank has received the approval from the Reserve Bank of India for foreign exchange services. So, if you have to do some kind of foreign exchange thing, you need to take the approval from the highest regulatory body of banking in India, and that Ujjivan Small Finance Bank has got. The bank received authorization dealer category 1 license under the Foreign Exchange Management Act of 1999. Please remember this also, especially banking students. Sometimes the question would be directly asked that FEMA came into which particular year, FEMA Act. So it came in 1999. This approval enables Ujjivan SFB to offer range of foreign exchange products and service, including FCNR, RFC deposit, forex card, and currency exchange. The bank will also offer capital transactions such as external commercial borrowings, overseas direct investment, and foreign direct investment. So all these type of services now will be available at Ujjivan Small Finance Bank. Government of India sold 5% stake worth rupees 2,026 crore in Cochin Shipyard Limited. Cochin Shipyard Limited is the largest shipyard limited in India. And Government of India has now particularly sold the 5% of its stake, costing 2,026 crore. And particularly, if we talk about the total value of the stake is estimated to be 2,026 crore. The stake sale aimed at attracting more investment into the company while improving its operational efficiency. So the purpose behind this selling of a stake is to create more operational efficiency to make the particular shipyard more efficient in developing and manufacturing. GOI sold up 26577,020 equity shares representing 2.50 stakes as a base offer on 16th of October for non-retail investors. And additional 2.50 stakes were available as an oversubscription option, totaling 5% of the company's total issued and paid up equity share capital. So you don't need to remember all these calculations. You need to remember that which particular shipyard's stake has been sold recently. That is the largest shipyard in our country, and that is the Cochin Shipyard. 5% of a stake of the government has been sold. NTPC and Indian Army collaborates for sustainable energy in Ladakh. So NTPC, that is the National Thermal Power Corporation, and Indian Army are coming together to create solar hydrogen based microgrid at Chushul, Ladakh. Defense Minister Rajnath Singh led the foundation stone for the project via video conferencing. Microgrid aims to provide stable power supply for off-grid army location using green hydrogen. The initiative will replace diesel generators, providing 200 kilowatt of power year-round even in harsh winter conditions. So for all this purpose, the NTPC and Indian Army are coming together to create the green energy or the solar hydrogen based energy in Ladakh. Garden Rich Shipyard Enterprise, 7th ASW ship Abhay joins Indian Navy fleet. So recently, Indian Navy's 7th anti-submarine warfare shallow watercraft named Abhay was launched. The launch took place at MS L&T Kattupalli facility, built by Garden Rich Shipbuilders and Engineers, that is based in Kolkata, enhance India's maritime defense capabilities. The vessel makes a significant addition to the Indian Navy fleet. Garden Rich is also famous for launching the survey vessel. One is INS Sandhyak and the other one recently launched, that was INS Nirdeshak. So remember that also. And now another anti-submarine warfare craft, that is Abhay. Nvidia overtake Apple, a new leader in market value. So Nvidia and officially surpassed Apple as the world's most valuable company. If you remember, recently Nvidia also collaborated with Reliance Industries in creating a new type of AI ecosystem in our country in the Nvidia Summit that happened recently in Mumbai. This milestone was achieved after a remarkable surge in Nvidia's stock price. The surge was driven by soaring demand of its cutting edge supercomputing AI chips. Nvidia market value reached 3.53 trillion, just ending out Apple 3.52 trillion. Airbus launches state of the art headquarters and training centers in India. So Airbus, I hope you all know, is a particular manufacturing company and also a training company that provides training in the field of aerospace and air flights technology. So they have inaugurated New India and South Asia headquarter training center. Facility is located in the NCR. The aim is to train pilots and technicians and expand Airbus industrial footprints in India. The center is equipped with four A320 simulators and can train up to 800 pilots and 200 technicians annually. So remember, Airbus has now started a training center in NCR, Delhi NCR. MNRE approves 3 pilot projects for green hydrogen in steel sector. So recently what has happened, that Ministry of New and Renewable Energy approved 3 pilot projects under the National Green Hydrogen Mission aimed utilization green hydrogen in steel production. And for that purpose, the Ministry of New and Renewable Energy is coming together and started the 3 pilot projects for the green hydrogen and utilization of green hydrogen. The government is India has allocated 347 crore to support these projects. Ahmedabad-based Matrix Gas and Renewable Limited leads the consortium working on the pilot project. Bhilai-based Simplex Casting Limited leads a consortium working on a pilot project. The largest project under the NGHM is being run by the Steel Authority of India Limited in Jharkhand, Ranchi. ICMR study on BRICS nation cancer cases and deaths to surge between 2022 to 2045 in India. So according to Indian Council of Medical Research and National Center for Disease Information and Research, cancer cases and deaths are expected to surge between 2022 to 2045 in India and South Africa. The study reports 12.8% increase in the incidence of cancer cases in 2025 compared to 2020. Oral cancers, especially lip and mouth cancer, are most prevalent among men in India due to high tobacco consumption. So this is a very serious condition according to the report. Prostate, lung and colorectal cancers are common among men in all BRICS countries. So these are the 3 types of cancers: the prostate, lung and colorectal. These are the very common type of cancer in the BRICS countries. Study revealed that breast cancer is the most common type of cancer among women in all BRICS countries except China, where cervical cancer is the second most common. So basically, in the BRICS nation, the cancer cases are going to be surged according to the ICMR, that is the Indian Council of Medical Research. So remember these things. IEA and IIT Delhi signed MOU for advancing clean energy technologies and transition. So IEA, that is the International Energy Agency, and Indian Institute of Technology, have signed a memorandum of understanding to advance clean energy technologies and transitions. So basically, IIT Delhi is now collaborating with the International Energy Agency to provide new type of technologies. The MOU outlines the area of collaboration, including policy analysis to promote energy innovation and exchange of information. MOU was signed by Faith Birol, Executive Director of IEA, Professor Rangan Banerjee, Director of IIT Delhi. October 2024, IEA and IIT Delhi released a joint report titled Clean Energy Innovation Policy is Emerging Developing Economies. Economic opportunities and the role of policy in driving the growth of the new energy economy in emerging markets and developing economies. Indian India's Arjun Irigaisi won the WR Chess Masters Cup 2024. So we discussed in the last sessions also of October. So Indian chess grandmaster Arjun Irigaisi won the Vadim Rosenstein Chess Master Cup 2024 by defeating French GM Maxime Vachier-Lagrave in the Armageddon tiebreaker. So WR Chess Master Cup was held from 14 to 18th October in Langham Hotel, London, United Kingdom, where Arjun Irigaisi topped the tournament. The winner received a cash prize of 20,000 euros. The second rank holder received 10,000 euros and third rank holder received 5,000 euros. Arjun has now achieved a live rating of 2797 and a live ranking of 4. So he is another name in the field of chess in our country after Pragnanan, Vaishali and D. Gugesh. So after that, Arjun Irigaisi is also one of the new name in our country. World Day for Audio Visual Heritage. So World Day for Audio Visual Heritage is celebrated annually. Honors the audiovisual preservation professional and institution. Established by UNESCO in 2005, importance of preserving the audio-visual materials. Three materials face unique risks such as chemical decay and technological obsolescence. So also I would like to add that recently India and Colombia are coming together to create audio-visual memorandum so that they can create particular type of production in the film industries. And apart from that, 13 more countries signed this memorandum with India. Diwali 2024 date and significance. So on 31st or 1st of November. So it is a kind of a turmoil between kind of a very disturbing thing for the people of these countries right now. So Diwali, also known as Deepavali, major festival celebrated across India. Known as the Festival of Light, symbolizes the victory of light over darkness, good over evil. This year, Diwali will be celebrated on either 31st or 1st of November. Each day of the festival has special rituals dedicated to various gods and goddesses. But recently, it was declared that it would be on 31st of October. World Food Day, 16th October. So, United Nations World Food Day is annually observed on 16th of October to create awareness about healthy diets, promote action against malnutrition, food security, and regular access to the nutritious food. The day commemorates establishment of Food and Agriculture Organization of the UN in 1945. Right to food for better life and a better future. WFD was established in 1979 during the 20th session of the conference of FAO held in Rome, Italy. Remember that headquarter of food FAO is in Rome, Italy. That is Food and Agriculture Organization. 5th of December 1980, the United Nations General Assembly adopted the resolution. IMF retained India's GDP forecast at 7% for the financial year 2025. So another forecast of GDP of India from International Monetary Fund, that is approximately 7%. The growth outlook for India will moderate from 8.2% to 7% due to exhaustion of pent-up demand accumulated during the COVID-19 pandemic. So earlier it was used to be 8.2, but now it would be 7% because of the COVID-19 effects. The report estimated total growth will remain stable at 3.2. That means the global GDP will remain at 3.2. And IMF has marginally decreased the global growth rate for 2025 by 10 basis point. Basic thing behind this is that what is the rating that IMF has given? They have said that it would be 7%. Maria Corina Machado and Edmundo Gonzalez Eurotia awarded the 2024 Sakharov Prize. European Parliament awarded Maria Corina and President Edmondo the 2024 Sakharov Prize for the freedom of thought. So remember, these awards were given by the European Parliament for their efforts to restore democracy and freedom in Venezuela. Venezuela is a country that exists in the South American continent, and it has the largest reserve of crude oil in this country. The decision was made by the Conference of Presidents. European Parliament President Roberta Metsola publicly announced the award. Chanakya Defense Dialogue 2024 culminates at New Delhi. So Chanakya Defense Dialogue 2024 concluded on 25th of October at Manekshaw Center, the second edition of the international seminar hosted by the Indian Army. The event brought together policymaker, strategic thinker, academic, veteran, and defense personnel. Just to add, Chanakya was a prime minister of the Mauryan dynasty. He was the person who was the backbone of the formation of the Mauryan Empire. He was the prime minister during the Chandragupta Maurya's time and half of the Bindusar's time. He was also known as Vishnugupt. It was his original name. And he was also known as Kautilya. The some of his famous books, out of them, one is Arthashastra, which is also the guiding light of today's economic and political significance all over the world. Discussion focused on analyzing India's strategic direction and development priorities. So remember, this dialogue held in Delhi at Manekshaw Center. Asian Clean Energy Summit 2024. So recently, Asian Clean Energy Summit was held from October 22 to 24 in Singapore. As the name suggests, this particular summit was particularly discussing or aiming at the things that how we can create more clean energy in our country. The event is a cornerstone of the annual Singapore International Energy Week. It brought together experts, innovators, and policymakers to advance clean energy solution in Asia. As I said, the summit focused on promoting sustainable energy practice and innovations. So for the last 1 or 2, 3 years, we can see that we are more focused on providing clean energy to this world, so that we can particularly create a better world for the upcoming generation. Bhupendra Patel inaugurates 17th Urban Mobility India Conference and Expo. So the Chief Minister of Gujarat, Mr. Bhupendra Patel, inaugurated the 17th Urban Mobility India Conference and Expo. The event took place at the Mahatma Mandir Convention Center, Gandhinagar, that is the gift city, running from 25th to 27th of October. It gathered over 2,000 professionals and academics focused on standardization and optimization of urban transport solutions. So they are focusing that how we can particularly standardize and optimize that urban transportation. So for that purpose, India's conference and Urban Mobility India Conference and Expo held in Gandhinagar. That is the capital of Gujarat. Amitabh Chaudhary reappointed as MD CEO of Axis Bank by RBI. So recently, Axis Bank announced the reappointment of Amitabh Chaudhary as the MD and CEO. His new 3-year term will be effective from 1st of January 2025 to 31st of December 2027. That accumulates 3 years. Chaudhary reappointment was approved by RBI. He has been instrumental in driving the bank growth and strategic initiatives. TV Narendran, elected as the chairman of World Steel, becomes the second Indian to hold the post. Sachat Vishwanath Narendra, CEO MD of Tata Steel, has been elected as the chairman of the World Steel Association. So this has become very important point. He will succeed Leon Topalian, CEO of Nuclear Corporation, who has served as the chairman of World Steel. Narendran is the second Indian to hold a position after Sajan Jindal, chairman of JSW Group. As chairman, he will oversee key decisions, initiatives that will impact the steel sector globally. He will be a member and the 17-member executive committee along with the other industry leaders. So remember his name. His name is Narendran, and he will be elected as the chairman of the World Steel. He is the second one after Sajan Jindal. IRFC appoints Manoj Kumar Dubey as CMD and CEO. So Manoj Kumar Dubey has been appointed as the chairman and MD and CEO of the Indian Railway Finance Corporation. He will succeed Shaili Verma. Manoj Kumar Dubey previously served as a director finance and Chief Financial Officer of the Container Corporation of India Limited. 1993 batch I Indian Railway Account Service and awardee of the National Award of Outstanding Service in the Ministry of Railway level in 2011. So remember the name Manoj Kumar Dubey. So let's summarize that what we have learned so far in this session. So NCGG completes 34 training of Maldivian civil servants, boosting Indo-Maldivian ties. Election Commission signed Electoral Cooperation Pact with Uzbekistan. European Investment Bank funded 2800 crore for Bangalore suburban railway system. 200 crore census aims to boost livestock sectors in India. Scam se bacho campaign, Government of India coming together with Meta to collaborate and enhance cyber safety. PM Modi lays the foundation stone and inaugurates multiple development projects in Varanasi. Assam government and ADB join hand together to restore the wetlands, also known as beads, in the locality. Ustad Alauddin Khan festival celebrated in Maihar, Madhya Pradesh. NIPFP lower India's financial year 25 GDP growth estimate to 6.9 to 7.1%. Mudra loan limit doubled to rupees 20 lakh and Tarun Plus new category added. CBDT amended some income tax rules. Ujjivan Small Finance Bank received RBI approval for foreign exchange service. Government of India sold 5% stake in the Cochin Shipyard Limited. NTPC, Indian Army collaborate together for sustainable energy in Chushlu, Ladakh. GRSE 7th ASW ship Abhay joins Indian Navy fleet. Nvidia overtakes Apple as the new leader in market value. Recently also collaborated with Reliance to create AI ecosystem in India. Airbus launched state-of-the-art headquarter training center in NCR. MNRE approves 3 pilot projects for green hydrogen in steel sector. ICMR study on BRICS nation, cancer cases to be increased from 2022 to 2045. International Energy Agency IIT Delhi coming together for new technology developments. Arjun Irigaisi won the WR Chess Master Cup 2024. World Day for Audiovisual Heritage, Diwali 2024 date and significance, World Food Day 2024 on October 16. IMF retained India's GDP forecast at 7%. Maria Corina and Edmundo won the Sakharov Prize. Chanakya Defense Dialogue held in New Delhi. Asia Clean Energy Summit 2024 recently held. Bhupendra Patel inaugurated 17th Urban Mobility India Conference and Expo in Gandhinagar. Amitabh Chaudhary reappointed as the MD CEO of Axis Bank. Narendran re-elected as the chairman of World Steel. IRFC appoint Manoj Kumar Dubey as CMD and CEO. And that's it in this session. I hope you all enjoyed the session, and we will meet once again in next session, in which we are going to discuss some more current affairs and will discuss some more knowledgeable facts. Till then, bye bye, take care everyone, and see you soon.